This is the fourth problem that we are solving on simplex method. So the problem is like this. Solve by simplex method. So max z is equal to 2000 x1 plus 1000 x2 subjected to the constraints x1 plus x2 is less than or equal to 400 and 8x1 plus 5x2 is 2600. So looking into the constraints, how they are subjected. So these two constraints are subjected to less than or equal to. So while solving this problem is not in standard form, so we need to make this problem into the standard form. So write the standard form by using or by introducing slack variables because all the constraints are subjected to less than or equal to. So once we introduce the slack variables and the S1 and S2, then we need to write the standard form of the given problem. So it is like this. So max z is equal to 2000 x1 plus 1000 x2 plus 0 s1 plus 0 s2. Fine. Subjected to constraints x1 plus x2 plus s1 is equal to 400 followed by 8x1 plus 5x2 plus s2 is equal to 2600 and whereas x1 comma x2 comma s1 comma s2 are greater than or equal to 0. Now this LPT is in standard form. Then we need to construct the first initial simplex table. So the first initial simplex table, so let me write it is CB followed by basis B, then XB, then X1, then X2, then S1, then S2. Fine? So these things are written here. So let me draw the table. So again I will explain while drawing the table here. So when we need to add slack variables and surplus variables. So slack variables you already know we are supposed to add slack variables when the constraints are subjected to less than or equal to. What happens when the constraints are subjected to greater than or equal to? In that case we convert the constraint from greater than or equal to the less than or equal to by multiplying negative sign. So make sure that in simplex method all the constraints should be less than or equal to. Fine? As per the algorithm, if it is minimization, go for the maximization. Fine? So let me complete the table here. So the table is ready here. This comes Zj and this is Zj minus Cj. So what are the bases here? Bases is S1 and S2. It is 0. The coefficient of S1 and S2 are both 0. What is XB? XB is 400 and this one is 2600. Fine. So what is x1 here? x1 is 11110 followed by 8501. So all the values are filled up here. Now we need to find the Zj. What is the value of Zj? 0 into 2600 plus 0 into 400. The whole answer is 0. Then followed by 0 into 8 is 0. Plus 0 into 1 is 0, the whole answer is 0. So this is also 0, this is also 0 and this is also 0. And all Zj are 0 now. So find out Zj minus Cj. So Zj is 0, so it becomes minus 200, it becomes minus 1000. So it is 0 and it is 0. Fine. So since Zj minus Cj is less than 0, fine. Find most negative of them. So here x1 is equal to minus 200 is most negative, and x1 enters the basis, that is key column. Fine. Then followed by find minimum of xb upon what? X1, that is equal to. So find minimum of xb upon x1. So it is what? 400 divided by 1. Answer is 400. Then 2600 divided by 8. Answer is how much? That is 325. This is what? Minimum. So let me write here 400 divided by 1, comma 2600 divided by 8. The answer is like this. That is 400 divided by 325. So minimum of 400, 325 is nothing but 325. Therefore, S2 leaves the basis. So S2 leaves the basis. So it becomes what? Key row. So key element, how to find the key element? The intersection of key row and key column will give you key element. So key element is equal to 8. Then go for the next table. Fine. So next table will be explained in the next session. Thank you.